You're watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories happening right now. Topping the list for us tonight, changes are coming to the Knoxville Police Department as the agency announces it will no longer respond to certain non-injury crashes. Now, the news was released this morning and has been causing a firestorm of questions on social media. WATE 6 on your side reporter Paige Weeks has more for us about the changes, answering your questions ahead of the change.
Bo, if this sounds familiar, that's because it is. Knoxville police did something very similar to this back during the height of the coronavirus pandemic and continue to do this during severe weather. According to Police Chief Paul Noel, the hope is that if drivers can handle these smaller, non-injury related crashes, Knoxville police officers will have more time to respond to higher priority calls.
This is about taking those 24 hours a day and having those officers be able to fight crime, having those officers be able to respond to calls quicker, having those officers be able to have time to get out and actually do a foot patrol and walking beat in the community, stop, talk to people, engage them on what problems they're having, and work together with them to help solve those problems.
With these changes in mind, we are going to have to do things slightly different if we find ourselves in these non-injury crashes. We have information on what you need to do right now on WATE.com. Reporting in Knoxville, Paige Weeks, WATE 6 on your side. Bo?
All right, Paige, thank you. Next up, an Al-Qaida leader has been killed in a CIA drone strike in Afghanistan. According to the Associated Press, officials began hearing Sunday afternoon that leader Ayman al-Zawahiri had been killed in a drone strike. Now, sources close to the administration are now confirming that to the AP. So far, the White House has not confirmed the leader's death, but noted in a statement that the U.S. conducted a, quote, successful counterterrorism operation against a significant Al-Qaida target. President Biden is set to address the nation tonight at 7:30 on what's only being described as at the moment as a successful counterterrorism operation. Next now on the Big 7 at 7, Governor Andy Beshear now reporting 35 deaths in the state of Kentucky of people ages 2 all the way up to 92. Hundreds of millions of dollars in damage is estimated. Homes and businesses washed away in the floods. Hundreds of people now living in shelters. The National Guard rescued at least 1,000 people by air and boat this weekend alone. And Governor Beshear is still warning residents to brace for more flooding.
Still in the emergency response mode, still doing search and rescue. Weather today may complicate that, but there is severe storm potential today in all of the impacted areas.
The mountainous terrain making things incredibly difficult for rescue crews to do their job. Governor Beshear says it could take weeks to find all the victims. Next on our list for you tonight, a video going viral showing an encounter with Scott County Sheriff's deputies. We've seen the video, but we're only going to be able to describe it to you. Sheriff Ronnie Phillips says it was handled in an unprofessional manner, and now he has suspended 2 of his deputies. You may have seen the video posted to social media. The video, apparently recorded by one of the deputies, depicts an exchange of words with a barefoot woman with one leg who is clearly in some sort of emotional distress. At one point, a deputy calls the woman, quote, satanic, and uses some 4-letter words. Scott County Sheriff Ronnie Phillips posted a personal apology to Facebook saying he investigated the matter himself. Along with suspending the deputies until a full internal review, Sheriff Phillips is adding new training for deputies when it comes to communicating, de-escalating, and managing mentally ill people. Phillips goes on to write, quote, it is imperative that in our line of work we use proper caution when dealing with any person during any situation, end quote. Continuing our Big 7 coverage, Ober Gatlinburg has just been hit with a $1 million lawsuit over a rock wall injury. According to the lawsuit filed in federal court, a Florida woman and her 9-year-old son visited Ober back on July 30th of last year. The lawsuit claims that Ober employees failed to place the child in a safety harness that self-repels climbers down the wall before he scaled the 30-foot rock wall and then fell. The mother says that the child hit his head directly against unpadded concrete at the bottom of the wall, suffering a skull fracture and a traumatic brain injury. That's why the lawsuit ultimately claims that Ober Gatlinburg was negligent by failing to properly harness the child before he began climbing, and faults the business for not placing any protective padding at the base of the wall. The family wants $1 million in damages for medical expenses, pain and suffering, and legal expenses. The lawsuit also requests a jury trial. Now, we've reached out to Ober Gatlinburg about this pending lawsuit, but so far have not received a response. Next on the 7, today begins the tax-free month on groceries for all Tennesseans. Governor Lee proposed the grocery tax suspension back in March. This is to help shoppers as we still deal with inflation here and across the country. Starting today, you will not have to pay any taxes when buying certain foods at the grocery store. For example, things like bread, milk, eggs, food ingredients like flour are all tax-free this month. But you will still have to pay taxes on alcohol, tobacco, candy, dietary supplements, and prepared food.
With the inflation being the way that it is and gas prices and all that crazy stuff, this is going to tremendously help a lot of families be able to save on the staples, milk, eggs, bread, all that stuff to be able to feed themselves and their families.
Usually Tennessee has a 4% tax on food items, specifically food that's not served as a ready-to-eat meal. Some local governments add taxes on top of that. Knox County, for example, has an additional 2.25% rate. Just for this month, though, those taxes do not apply. In our next Big 7 story, city and county leaders cut the ribbon on a new Lonsdale Elementary School today. Take a look. The replacement building was approved by the board in 2019 as part of a 5-year capital improvement plan. Many advocated for a new building years ago after gas leak scares at the former site and concerns about overcrowding. Today, parents alongside school and local government leaders welcomed the new start in a brand new building.
I'm overjoyed. At first, I was paranoid, couldn't send my kids to school in good conscience, being at home in a very safe space and being in a questionable space. But now I'm super excited. I plan to come and volunteer.
A change from the former school, pre-K through first grade students will be included at the new Lonsdale Elementary. Before it was just second through fifth grades. They will start, by the way, in the new building on Monday.